Chapter 16.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I get you?
I don't suppose you'd have any Vistulo Brendali on hand.
I think we do.
What's the vintage?
It's a 49.
Don't have any 46, do you? Maybe stashed in the back room somewhere?
I don't think so, but I'll check.
I'll come with you. If you don't have any 46, maybe there'll be something else that'll do as well.
I guess that'd be okay. He didn't know how long it would take Lando to get the repeater display off the wall, check it out, and then put it back up. On the theory, it was better to play it safe. He managed to drag out the search for a 46 Vistulo for a full 5 minutes. Eventually, with cheerful good grace, he settled for a 48 Kibshe instead.
Well, hello, Irenes. Funny meeting you here.
Not all that funny. Cena assigned me to keep an eye on you. You get what you came for?
I think so, yeah.
Glad to hear it. Let's go. Outside.
Looks like the party's been canceled.
Gentlemen, sit down, please. Irenes, take the controls. Drive us around the camp. I don't care where. You didn't stay in your room very long. A properly brought-up guest should know better than to wander unescorted around sensitive areas.
I apologize. I didn't realize your liquor supply was classified. If you're trying to take us back to our quarters, you're going the wrong way.
I came to ask you a favor. I want you to talk to Mon Mothma for me. To ask her and the council to invite Senator Bel Iblis to join the New Republic.
You don't need a special invitation to join up.
It's not so much a matter of joining the New Republic as of rejoining it. It happened a long time ago, before the various resistance groups fighting the Empire were formally consolidated into the Rebel Alliance. You know anything about that period of history?
Mon Mothma and Bail Organa of Alderaan got 3 of the biggest groups together and convinced them to make an alliance.
It was Senator Bel Iblis, not Mon Mothma, who convinced those 3 resistance groups to agree to a meeting.
What happened?
To put it bluntly, Mon Mothma began to take over. And the senator began to suspect that she was going to overthrow the Emperor only to set herself up in his place.
So he pulled out of the alliance and started his own private war against the Empire. Wounded dignity aside, Cena, the senator had better start facing reality. You're a small, isolated group with a line on the Katana fleet, and there's an Empire out there hungry for new warships. The minute the Grand Admiral tumbles to what you've got, he'll have the whole Imperial fleet on you before you can blink twice. Bring the Katana fleet over to the New Republic, and you get to be heroes. Wait too long, and you'll lose everything.
I know that. We don't actually know where the fleet is. Our dreadnoughts came from a man who says he stumbled on them about 15 years ago. I can get the Harrier to take you back to New Carve. When do you want to leave?
Right now. We're in a race with the Empire here. Even a few hours might make a difference.
Hello, Solo. Calrissian. What's going on?
They know about the Katana fleet, Commander.
We need the ships. Need them pretty badly. But not as much as we need good fighters and good commanders.
I won't go to Mon Mothma like a beggar pleading to be let in.
You left for good reasons. You can come back the same way.
I don't have anything to bring, Solo. Once I dreamed of having a fleet that would rival the best in the New Republic. A fleet and a string of decisive and pivotal victories over the Empire. With that, perhaps I could have returned with dignity and respect. But what we have here barely qualifies as a strike force.
Maybe so, but 6 dreadnoughts aren't anything to sneer at. And neither is your combat record. Forget Mon Mothma for a minute. Every military person in the New Republic would be delighted to have you in.
I suppose it's worth thinking about. The Harrier is leaving in half an hour to take Braylea back to New Cov. I'll instruct them to take you and the Lady Luck along.
All right. Well, I guess we better get the ship prepped.
It was good to see you, Solo. I hope we'll meet again.
I'm sure we will, sir. Our luggage is still back at our quarters.
I'll have it sent over while you get the ship prepped. You can go now, with our blessings. But if you betray the Senator in any way, you will die. At my hand personally, if necessary.
I understand. I won't let you down.
Here we go again. How do I keep letting you talk me into these things?
Because you're the respectable one. And because you know as well as I do that we have to do it. Sooner or later the Empire's going to find out that the Katana fleet's been found and start looking for it themselves. And if they get to it before we do, we're going to be in big trouble.
You're worried about Leia, aren't you?
I shouldn't have let her go.
Leia can take care of herself, Anne. And even Grand Admirals sometimes make mistakes.
He made his mistake at Sluis Van, Lando. He won't make another one. Bet you the Falcon he won't.
Come on, buddy. Brooding about it won't help. We got 2 days to kill. Let's go break out a sabacc deck.
You vouch for the reliability of this report, Captain. This particular smuggler has fed us 52 reports over the last 10 years, 48 of which proved to be accurate. I'd say he's worth believing. Endor. Why Endor? I don't know, sir. Perhaps they were looking for another place to hide. Among the Ewoks. That would be desperation indeed. But no matter. If the Millennium Falcon is there, then so is Leia Organa Solo. Alert navigation and engineering. We leave immediately for Endor. Yes, sir. Shall I have Kabarak brought up from Nisteo? Yes, Kabarak. What I think, Captain, is that we're seeing a new degree of subtlety among our enemies. They knew that the return of a survivor from the failed Kashyyyk operation would catch my attention. They therefore arranged his release to coincide with their own missions, in the hope I would be too preoccupied to notice them. No, leave him where he is. You may inform the dynasts that I have decided to permit them the full 7 days of public shame, after which they may perform the rites of discovery as they choose. No matter how useless his information, Kabarak may still serve the Empire by dying painfully, as an object lesson to his race. Yes, sir. May I point out, though, that such a drastic psychological fragmentation and reconditioning is well outside the Rebellion's usual operating procedure. I agree. Which implies all the more strongly that whatever Organa Solo is looking for on Endor, it's considerably more vital to the Rebellion's war effort than mere sanctuary. Information, perhaps, that the Emperor might have had with him when he died. Information they may think they can still retrieve. The location of the Mount Tantis storehouse. That's the only thing I can think of that would be worth this much effort on their part. Agreed. Shall I break orbit? At your convenience, Captain. Admiral, report from the Adamant in the Abrogado system. They've captured one of Talon Card's freighters. Transcript of the preliminary interrogation is coming through now.
Thank you, Thrawn said with quiet satisfaction as he pulled up the report to his own station. He was still reading it when the Chimera made the jump to light speed, reading it very, very carefully.